The audio you're about to hear was recorded in Anchor. Learn more at anchor.fm.
Hi everyone, this is Aaron. Today is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2018. I am recording from my car and you are listening to the Sound Words podcast. It's good to be back. The last time that I podcasted here was back in November. So much has happened since then, but God has been faithful, and here we are at the start of a brand new year. Today I want to talk about what the future of this podcast will look like. I had some time to think about the format and the content of this podcast, and here's what I came up with. First is that I will probably no longer be committed to doing a daily podcast. However, it will still be a priority for me. You can expect episodes throughout the work week, Monday through Friday, but I'm not going to hold myself to making them daily. I like the freedom of being able to alter the content and just kind of podcast when I want to. So that's the first change that's going to take place, is that this podcast will no longer be a daily podcast, but you can still expect episodes on a weekly or close to daily basis. The second change I'm going to make is that on YouTube, I have been uploading the audio transcriptions of this podcast. I might still do that sometimes, but it does take some effort and some time to do that. I do not want to hold myself to those time restraints and to the commitment of doing the transcriptions. I will, however, still upload the audio. So you will sometimes get the transcriptions, but most of the time it will probably just be the audio uploaded on the YouTube channel. And I'll put that link in the show notes in case you like getting the podcast via YouTube. Finally, the third change is going to be the way that I speak on this podcast. Before, I would try to take each section of my recording and really polish up my words. I'm going to try to make this a little bit more freeform. I'm not going to guarantee it though. I don't want to sound totally like I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, you'll probably hear more freedom in the way that I'm communicating. Also, the intended audience of this podcast used to be just for everybody, but for now, I think I'm going to just assume that you kind of know me. I think it would be rather random if somebody just found my podcast. So I'm going to assume that you either know me from work or from school or from church or just from being online, maybe through music interactions or through some other production interactions that we had together. But I'm going to assume that you know me, and I'm going to speak to you like you know me, and hopefully that will make for a more engaging podcast and a more friendlier tone that I'm going to set here moving forward. That's it for today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.
The audio you just heard was recorded in Anchor. Learn more at anchor.fm.